Rejai, it's day 12 of my water only fast. Let me just check that. 8, 9, 10, 11. It's day 12 of my water fast. I've not eaten any food, just drank water for, this is day 12, 11 full days, and this is the 12th day. And I feel great. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed after midnight. I woke up this morning bursting with energy and filled with vitality. I immediately had to start up and getting stuff, doing things around the house. Now, what I want to get across, because first of all, this is a psychological experiment more than anything else. My weight this morning is 18 stone 8. I haven't done all the checks and stuff, but my starting weight was 21 stone 10. So it's quite a big weight loss in 2 weeks. But I mean, you can do the calculation for the figures, or once I learn how to do it, I can put along the bottom of the screen how much weight I've lost. Also, links to other places like the photos of the actual weight reduction and things like this. But it's been an amazing week, absolutely phenomenal. The last 5 days, things have happened. For instance, you know, I went to a function. I went to a music trade fair, and food and drink was laid on all day long. And at the end of it, there was a hog roast. And walking past it and smelling it as I was leaving and stuff, didn't stimulate thoughts of food. Oh no, it stimulated thoughts of food, but not of eating food. It was amazing. I went to a board meeting where brownies and crisps, as soon as I sat down, it was all just placed right in front of me and offered me. And I just said no to it and passed it on. And what was amazing about it is nobody there would have known. Obviously, the people who I've told have been going on the fast would have known, but nobody else. There's like nothing in my behavior or actions that suggest that I've not had any food of any kind, just water, for the number of days I have. So, but this is what's really important, because this is a mind experiment. So what I want to do is I want to add to it something very important. To feel this vital and this filled with life and the desire to go forward. I'm very, very excited about the future, and I'm very, very excited about what's happening at the moment. But this is the bit that's hard for most people to understand. Usually they say, oh, of course you feel good. Of course you're happy because things are going your way. Well, things aren't going my way. Things are actually going incredibly wrong. I have a company that I've poured my passion into for the last 6 years. And the two main people for running the organization, or taking over the running of the organization, have decided that I've done something so bad that they can, now the gloves are off, and they can treat me any way they want. They can disregard my 6 years of work and just treat me in accordance to the way I think my behavior. So they now, without considering the 6 years, without considering the 6 years future, I think, in my opinion, they've taken away all communication from me. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I think the way that you're going to make the world a better place, and the way I can make my life richer, and the way everybody can make their lives richer, is through good, honest communication in the spirit of harmony. And I shall endeavour to do that for the rest of my life. What happens is, whenever I do make an error, or when a perceived error, if somebody thinks I've made a mistake, for some reason they seem to think that the gloves are off. You take away communication, and all the things that they accused me of doing, the error I did, they can now do to me 10 times more, because now they're angry. And once you're angry, you can do anything. You can say the most hurtful things that you can conceive. Whatever you think will be most hurtful, so you're not going to say things that you can't back up. So you say the things that you think will do the most damage. That's what's happening to me at the moment. It's just incredible, the amount of negativity I'm facing, yet I feel fantastic. And this is the best thing I could have had for this mind experiment. Although, because it has nothing to do with the fasting, I'm just going to put it to a side. The most important thing is this. I've not been lying in my bed. I was supposed to be lying down, the same with the last fast I did. But my energy level is so high, I just I want to rock and roll. I want to get out there and do it. I'm filled with excitement. I'm filled with the desire to do. So that even though I go to bed after midnight, 6 o'clock, I'm just up and ready to rock. So things I've done since 6 o'clock this morning: fold clothes, tidy up, just basically all I had to do was get dressed so I could shoot this video. And all I ended up doing was going around the house and doing other stuff as I was getting dressed. I had so much excess energy. So anyway, what I want to do is I'd like to inspire and encourage people. I'm going to say this to you. I know that I'm actually sending this, a link of this video, to some of the people who are extremely angry with me at the moment. I'm just going to say this. Communication is a really wonderful thing. If you convince yourself that the person that you don't want to communicate with is so evil that you don't want to communicate with them, and they're so crafty that if you communicate with them it's negative, I don't know what to say. I'm going to leave that as an aside. I'm going to say this: if you want effortless willpower and self-control, my experiments are showing that this is within your control. This is something you can be able to do. Now, I'm not going to say everybody, because I think also I've been doing a lot of videos over the last couple of days, and it was pointed out to me that I'm licking my lips a lot, and that's because my mouth gets dry quite quickly on the fast. So just have that quick drinking water. So this is what I want to say to you. I want to encourage you. If you've been plagued by temptation and this battle, and you, not to say always, but you keep losing to temptation, I've got some information, particularly by Spender Saver idea, which I'm going to put on here as soon as I get au fait with the technology and stuff. There are things that you can do that will change your behavior. No, that you can use to change your behavior, because it's all about you, and it's all about conscious thought. What you're consciously thinking and what you do with what you're consciously thinking. And it sounds like there might be two yous, but that's the way it feels. So I want to leave this now. I want to leave it on a note of extreme positivity. You can change you using your conscious mind. And willpower and temptation should not be a problem. Rejai, Rejai, Rejai.